Good evening, happy Saturday night. Brooks here with yet another pedal for you. I just got finished demoing a playscape outside, and I thought I would take a moment to show off yet another new build here. So this is the Electric Mistress, made famous by guitarists like Dave Gilmour, especially Andy Summers from The Police, and Jay Mascis, if you can pick out his effects in the wash of sound that he creates, amongst many others. However, I never thought I'd actually build a flanger pedal. I was never a big fan, and they have a lot of parts. But I'm a big fan of Andy Summers and The Police work, and so I had to give this one a try. And it's a fun pedal to play. I've actually owned flangers in the past and just never quite got with them. But this one's a little different. I can't actively compare this to the Electro Harmonix version because it did use some different integrated chips or ICs inside. However, I'm really happy with the sound of this one. Apparently, some of the other Electric Mistresses have kind of a loud background noise to them, or at least noticeable, and this one's pretty quiet. Also, this one has an additional control. So over here we have rate, the rate of the flange, and then the range. This is a feedback control here. And then this one actually has a volume control, which is really useful. So if I'm playing, here's my clean sound. I'm actually playing first on my 12-string Italia Rimini guitar that I don't ever really do any demos with. I used it a lot in my time playing in the band Memorari. I modded this one to have different independent controls. I used what was called a Les Paul wiring harness in here, and I upgraded these single coil P90s and turned this guitar into a fire-breathing monster. And the finish on it is actually called Mother of Toilet Seat, if you can actually believe that. And I've strung it up with pyramid flat wound 12 strings. Apparently the Beatles use them, and I've tried other brands like D'Addario and stuff, but round wound strings just don't sound right on this guitar. So I've stuck with those, and these strings have been on here probably since the last time Memorari had a gig over a decade ago. But they're still hanging on, and this is a great playing guitar. I remember playing at Sully's in Hartford with this guitar, and the guy running sound told me that it smoked the other Rickenbacker 12-string guitars that were in there a couple of nights earlier. Apparently this one has a much bigger and warmer sound, and this guitar is only a fraction of that cost. So it goes to show you that you know, how you set up your guitar and modifications you can make them outdo even the most expensive guitars out there. So yeah, so this is a fun guitar to play. And actually, the one time I did own a flanger, I wrote one song using it that went unreleased, but I'll play a little bit of the intro of it here on this guitar. So anyway, 12-string guitar. Standard tuning. I think it would be torture for anybody to want to wanted to do alternate tunings on a 12-string. That's just torment. It takes a half hour as it is just to tune the thing in E standard, but I digress. So anyway, this is in the bridge. Might be a little loud, so I'll turn it back a little bit on the amp. The old Polytone Mini-brute IV that I use for just about all my demos. And so yeah, here's my clean. So clean tone. Right, and I fire it up. That's the range. I mean the rate, I'm sorry. Range. Feedback. Give it about here, and then volume. So good to set if you want your pedal at unity volume so you don't get a volume drop when you use it. Again, the ghetto setup here. Got to clean this dump up, especially if I'm going to be building an amp next. In any event, we'll go about there for now. Give it a little bit more. So. So there it is, clean, and again with the effect. Alright, so that's it for the 12 string. I'll go back to my trusty old Telecaster that I normally use for my demos. It's a little blast for the past playing that song. Its name actually evades me at the moment, but in any event, we'll pick up the Telecaster and I'll try to get into Andy Summers territory. He's single-handedly the reason why I built this pedal in the first place. And I was really shocked to find out he didn't use a chorus effect with the Police. He actually used the Electric Mistress. So, of course, I just had to build one because I'm such a big Police fan. Saw them back in 2007. Obviously, being Gen X, I grew up with the Police. So, to dial in his sound, I found I had to be pretty subtle with the controls. Because, again, it sounded more like a chorus pedal. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have started with that one. We'll go with You get the idea. All right. And of course, one of my favorites. do. Of course, simple. Or right, so my little hack at Andy Summers, that stuff is deceptively difficult to play. It sounds so simple in the recordings by the police, but again, yeah, he uses it really subtly, as you can see, a little bit more carefully. I have all the controls really pretty low. Now, another cool feature with this guitar, with this pedal, is there's a switch where I can get kind of envelope sound. So if I flip it the other way, I can kind of get a little funky with it, right? So. Yeah, so, you know, my guitar playing obviously isn't all that right now, and I don't rehearse prior to doing demos. I'm just throwing this out there. But, you know, this is more in an effort to show you what this pedal can do, and really I'm not trying to be an Instagram guitarist right now. That's why I'll post this on YouTube instead. But anyway, thanks for taking a few minutes with me on a Saturday night to check out this pedal, and I hope you enjoyed. And so if you're wondering what's happening next, I plan on building a Soldano SLO 100 tube amplifier head. All the parts are up there in boxes, and I need to garner what I would call the testicular fortitude to get it started, because it's going to be a very long, drawn out and expensive project. But thanks for hanging with me here, and feel free to leave any comments letting me know what you think about the pedal, and preferably not about my guitar playing right now. All right, have a good night.